Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State. The Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic as they get him on the ground at the 20. So Houston's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
It'll be a draw. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker...
And they got him for the sack.
And don't get it twisted, a big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way back from the 20. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Using his legs to buy some time. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Duggan. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Hard running there. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Looking to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's King. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Pulls it in. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's King. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Caught in the backfield. It's Duggan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. It's caught downfield. Off he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Sun Devils are on the move. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They're bringing heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying the left side. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try the left side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State.
Catch in the middle. It's Duggan.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Pena. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's King. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fakes his man out. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. After run, now throw. It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Houston, 24, Arizona State, 7.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Complete out of the backfield. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Might as well give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there that he stopped from getting the 1st down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And it's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
A 3rd and long coming up here. The snap sets up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Houston offense comes onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Moving out of the pocket. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. At the 35, he's open. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hart. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. The short hands, it's Winton. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw it again. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cougar! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico State.
Safe completion on the screen.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dances away to buy time. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Makes the catch at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Amaro. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. A low-line drive and not his best work. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running behind that left side. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's a first down.
He's looking to throw it. The quick out. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll immediately call timeout. Coming after it. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Amaro. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And the punishment has been extended. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Sun Devils! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Unloads quickly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
And the Cougars have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's King. Now on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. He'll toss it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over New Mexico State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion from the offense. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Amaro. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Breaks the tackle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Give to the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Going up top on first down. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll give it to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline and run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Arizona State, 24.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They want to run it left here. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
Yeah, I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Houston will be forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give out of the gun. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the tailback. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. After that completion, move the sticks, it's first down. He's looking to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The aerial assault continues. Quick completion on the out route. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Sun Devils are threatening in the red zone. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball in this offense. Punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going with the ground game left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hart. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cougars. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
This defense has kept him backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Kane. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run to the right. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.